David here, MixbusTv, NAMM 2020. I'm here with Joe, AMS NEVE. How you doing, man?
How you doing, David? Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you. So we are here, well, we talk about that later, that beast behind me, but we have something really cool right there. AMS 500 series, am I seeing correct?
You're seeing correct.
Oh my God.
This is a classic remake of the original unit from 1982, which was the famous reverb unit that came to define the decade.
Yeah.
You'll hear it on tracks such as Genesis, Culture Club, that famous non-linear reverb sound that defined the 80s. And what we wanted to do is there's always been a high demand for these units. We actually still service the original units.
Oh yeah.
So there was a high demand, but the low availability of product. So we wanted to bring that back into the modern world, and we thought, what better way to do that than to have a 500 series unit? So we put this together. It has the exact same algorithm as the original.
Wow.
So we had the original 9, and then there were another 9 that we added in, which were the rare aftermarket ones. They were only available to a few original users.
Right.
And then we modeled the input and output stages of the original unit too.
Great.
So the original unit actually had an 18 kilohertz bandwidth and quite a high noise floor for its time.
I was asking you if the noise was there.
Yeah,
too.
we had to add that in, so we use our DSP to kind of model that. We actually use a modern chipset that is oversampling to give us a very clean platform to then bring in the DSP, which restricts it down to the original sound, original specification. We added a few new features in, so we kept the original nudge buttons and the keypad entry, but we added this new feature in of this rotary knob so that you can dial in your decay times while you're listening by ear, made it a little bit more musical. And we also have the save and recall feature that allows you to store and recall up to 100 different user presets. We also added a mix blend, so you can now use this as a hardware insert, blend the input signal with the wet reverb signal as well, meaning it's a little bit more versatile and a bit more musical than the original unit.
Yeah, of course, we evolved, so you know,
exactly,
yes. And in 500 series, which is a format that I personally love.
Exactly,
you can carry it around. It's just great to have this classic legendary effect in this format.
Of course,
Totally.
And being in a 500 series unit means we could really keep the cost down as well. This is retailing at 1295.
And it's a stereo unit.
And it's a stereo unit, mono in, stereo out, exactly the same as the original.
Fantastic, fantastic. That is such a cool effect. I can't wait to try it and to showcase it on the channel.
Of course,
so
man,
everybody
that'd be great.
can see it. Joe, thank you so much.
No problem, David. Great to meet you again.
This was AMS NEVE, the new AMS 500 series. David, NAMM 2020, we're out.